What up, Femitos? Hey, Monday, out of here. Friday, here we come. All right, look, fam. I'm fired up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am. I am fired up. I'm gonna be honest. So making videos, doing content, sometimes you hit plateaus where, you know, it feels like you're talking about the same old thing. You know, everybody's talking about the same old thing. Nothing new. But now things are increasing exponentially. We are, like I said last night in the video, we are tiptoeing into tribulatory times. We are tiptoeing. All we gotta do is step our toe over the line and we're in it. That's where we're at right now. So there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna be talking about that I'm gonna need you guys' input on. And so this morning, I just get these things, fam. So this morning, I want to talk about being able to classification of people. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I'm telling you, I seriously do believe that this is going to be a tool that is going to separate those that are going to make it from those that are going to be bogged down in trying to help people that they probably shouldn't be trying to help, or bogged down by being around too many dangerous people and they don't realize that they're dangerous people, or just getting yourself in the wrong situation at the wrong time, thinking it's something else and it's something different. Classification of people, and I guess environment as well. I guess that's what we're talking about. And look, like I said in my video last night, I'm 48 years old. Look, my superpower, fam, my specialty. Oh, here comes the sun. I'm sorry, fam. My specialty, my superpower is being able to read people and read the room with people still thinking that I don't have a clue as to what's going on. Look, I do home health physical therapy. So I'm in and out of houses, homes, daily. Anywhere from 8 to 10 different homes. And I'm going to tell you, each and every home is a totally different environment. Totally different environment. From religion to race to age to economic status. Everything's different. There's certain things you can and can't say and can't do in certain homes. You just can't. Look, I learned. I was leaving the one home the other day, and I do the fist pump now. Everybody gets a fist pump. You get a fist pump. The grandma gets a fist pump. The great grandma gets. She's like, I don't know. You get come on, give me one. Everybody. And before I got ready to leave the house, one of the daughters was there. She was letting me out of the door, and I went to go do a fist pump, and she was like, oh no. I said, huh? I said, you giving me a fist pump? This was me not reading the room. Because in certain religions, men don't make physical contact with their daughters. And so I said, oh, my bad, okay. And the father, cool as hell. And the father turned around, he was sitting in his chair. I said, okay, I see y'all next week. He said, we love you, brother. I said, hey, I love y'all too. That's reading the room, fam. So look, I'm gonna need y'all help on this. Seriously, legit. Look, we're gonna have a lot of videos that is going to be getting us prepared for Shift Wrol. That is going to be NC-Dub 2.0. I'm gonna need y'all help, so I need comments now. We need actionable things to think about. You leave the comments, I will do another video on this, or maybe even a live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, one of those, but we need to talk about this, fam. So look, there are classifications of people, and you gotta keep in mind, fam, this thing is gonna be real, so there's not gonna be a whole lot of time to play around with certain situations. Playing around with certain situations in Shift Wrol is going to get you killed. It's gonna get you taken out. It's gonna throw you off your game, off kilter. Vamoose, you're out of here. Game over. No push the button and restart. Look, there's gonna be different people. And I just threw together a quick list. So from now on, going into Shift, how am I sweating? Oh, the air conditioner's not on because it makes too much noise when I'm... Okay, so there's gonna be dangerous people. This is what I'm talking about, fam. Give me some more classifications of things that you see so we can chop it up and discuss it. I got you. They're gonna be dangerous people. Just off top, off rip, dangerous people. And not all dangerous people are going to present themselves as a threat initially. They're not going to. But the easy ones will. The easy ones will let you know. They probably won't talk too much. They probably won't smile. They're probably just about business. They may have a little bit of a serious shell shock look to them. You know, their ARs or whatever they're using to spread seeds might look like they've been used quite a bit. What is this? Homeless person. Oh man, things are changing so much in this country. There's three cop cars and one homeless dude, and he's just sitting there holding. I guess he was sleeping somewhere he shouldn't have been. Things are changing, fam. But dangerous people. And look, if you play around with dangerous people, you gotta understand that you can become a target much easier dealing with dangerous people because they're dangerous. We gotta talk about that. How do you handle dealing with dangerous people? To be honest with you, shift WOL, that safety is gonna be off at all times. I am not going to be turning my back or taking my awareness off this person or these people. And one of the reasons that I probably will not hang around a lot of possibly dangerous people is because it's going to weigh on me mentally. Always being on 10, always watching my 6, never being able to let my guard down, because we can say dangerous or just people you don't trust, which is going to be a lot of people. We got to talk about this. Throw me some ideas how to deal with dangerous people. Oh, is it just avoidance? Is it shoot first, ask questions later? Because without rule of law, a dangerous person is going to be 10 times more dangerous than right now, where, like, you know, they gotta face consequences for doing dangerous things. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be confused people. And confused people, we can have people who are, I don't want to say mentally challenged by, like, you know, a disease or like a birth defect or anything, but I'm just saying retarded people. I know you can't say that either. Just people who don't have no common sense. People who are not prepared. People who do not see what is happening. People who, when the ish pops off, are going to hit their knees and just totally give up. I don't know what to do. Why is this happening to me? Look, you're going to hear this one. You're going to get tired of hearing this one. It's just not fair. The confused people. Even the confused people, you're going to have to assess whether you want to be bogged down dealing with that. Because look, with people, you got to get down to their core fundamentals. Something with this person allowed them to reach that level of confusion, and it didn't just start with that particular incident. So you're more than likely going to be dealing with a confused person for a long period of time. You're going to spend a lot of time and resources and mental fortitude, that's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying, trying to prove to this person that things are okay, which only puts you at a greater risk for not being aware of your surroundings, for not being not being aware of your ROI. Is that did I say that right? ROI? So you gotta, fam, it's gonna take, where we're going with this, it's gonna take, I'll say you'll probably have 5 seconds to assess a person and to know whether to move on or to take that stand on the hill and risk everything you have to help that person. 5 seconds. And look, the people who are going to survive are going to be the people who can do this in 3. And I know that's heartbreaking. I know that sounds bad. But trust me, God is in control of this. God is in control. So if for whatever reason you choose that I cannot help this person at this particular time, trust me, God has their back. Fam, we got so much stuff to talk about. We got the confused people. Then we're going to just have the scary people. It's the scary people. The person, look, the scary person. The person you may try to help, and you might say, look, freedom seeds and pew-pews and freedom seed spreaders. I got quite a few. So my idea is, it'll be better for me to be able to put them in more people's hands. I'm talking about a small group, but to put them in their hands and have them watch a door or watch a window or stay up and actually have the possibility to defend than not. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The son-in-law, well, gonna say that. I have scary people around, and I don't know if that scary person might get scared and hear a noise and turn around and shoot one of us versus defending the home. So I gotta assess that situation. Maybe a conversation. I don't know. And there's just all types of people, fam. They're gonna be the heart bleeding, ultra loving people that are going to give their last and try their best to help any and everybody that they come across, but the need is going to be too great. That's when the Bible comes into play, because you're going to have to know when to give it to God, because there is nothing you can do in this situation. There's nothing earthly possible. Look. I guess we're talking about shift over well. I guess come up with a little 10-second prayer. You know? God, please bless this person. Please protect this person. Please keep this person. You know, You've done your part. It's time to keep moving. And when this thing pops off, it's going to be tons and tons and tons of heartbreaking situations. Heartbreaking. It's too early to get into all of that, but I watched documentaries. World War II, World War I, the cities while the invasion's taking place, after the aftermath, and you're walking and you're seeing people, you're seeing bodies here and bodies there, you're seeing people on this. You're going into buildings with rubble and you're seeing bodies, and you just know the craziest thing, family. You're seeing the craziest things that have happened. Look, we're going into WROL, we're going into shift. This is what I'm here for. Don't ask me why. We're gonna ride this thing out. Leave me suggestions of the type of personalities and peoples that we need to be prepared to deal with. That's what I want. I'll do a video tonight. We'll tap into it. If you leave me a person, look, I will definitely take the time and add you into the video this evening, and then we can talk about it. It's here, fam. It is here. Look. You know the 1 year, 2 year plan. Oh, save money. Oh yeah, save, and I'm gonna do this. Save, and I'm gonna take this trip. Save, 2 years down the road. Legitimately, for me, that's out the window. We only have so much time. I'm still working. I'm still saving. I still make the general plan of taking a trip. 6, 7, 8 months from now. Me and the old lady. But that's just my daily routine. But mentally, it's 50-50 now. I know. Poland, Russia, I know. Venezuela, the A team, the ANTIFA, supposedly T-Man's going after them. He's putting them on a major tourist group. You know what I'm talking about? They just popped up out of nowhere. Listen, and what happens when an A team shows up? Woo! You get protests, you get riots. And guess what? This time, the pieces they're already in place. Chicago, DC. There's another video I caught. It's a press conference. T-Man was saying, hey, look, DC is a wonderful place. You can take your family. You can walk through it now. Crime is down. It's peaceful now. It's good. And the one thing about the government is you give them an inch, they'll take a foot, and they'll never give you that foot back. They'll never give you a half a foot back. They don't roll back. He said, look, DC is like an airplane. He said it's like an airplane. He said, look, you fly here, you fly there, but you got to maintain it. You got to have maintenance. He said, so they're staying there. They're staying there to maintain the peace now. They got to lock down the metropolitan areas first, and then they work outwards. Y'all be safe. Classification of people. Hey, I know lone wolf ain't the way to go, but I'm telling you, this thing is really looking like I'm going to be a lonely roller, because I stay in the house now. Me and the old lady, we might go catch a movie, if it's something good. We might go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We don't really, it's too crazy out. Ain't spent too much money. All right, fam, I'm out. Catch me this evening. Be looking for the video. I'm looking for the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm going to work and turn on this air conditioning. Listen. I'm about to say, why my air conditioning coming on? No.